Hello everyone, welcome to Leoguidance time if this is your first time, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. I'm so excited about this special pick a card reading collaboration with Damsel Flies today, where we both be bringing messages from the fairy realm. And thank you to her about this beautiful idea of bringing messages from the fairies. Thanks to her, I have been introduced to the fairy realm and was learning and familiarizing more and more to it. And today, I also want to bring out more information to you in order for you to also tap into the energies of the fairy realm and their magic better. So, in terms of the myths and the theories, fairies does not have one origin. They either considered as demoted angels who have been shut out from the heaven, or as devils, mostly in the Christianity. Christianity. So, fairies are considered as supernatural beings who are stuck somewhere in between heaven and earth. So, they can be considered either as good or bad. So, during the 18th centuries up until the mid of 19th century, the main concern with the fairies was placating them, and in a very few cases of using them to work good or evil. So after the mid of the 19th centuries, with spirituality rising, the new spiritualists associated fairies with the element earth and associated them one with the mother nature. And like besides that, fairies have been like also associated with the witches. Since during the witch trials, witches who have been accused were stating that they learned their craft by the fairies, but not by the devil. So, but besides that, all the fairies have always been having an affinity towards seeds, plants, flowers, and herbs, which will be associated with the speaker card portion of this reading today, where I will be using three different flowers to represent each pile, where the piles will be lavender, bluebell, and elderberry. So, where the elderberry will be covered more in depth by the Dimsiflies. So, she will have a unique and beautiful surprise for you. So, don't forget to check out your message from her as well. And that I will be putting the link in the description box below. And also, if you will be drawn to the pile represented with the elderberry, this will be a double confirmation for you to go and listen to your messages from beautiful damsel flies. And besides the fairies, there is one more importance to the speaker card reading that we are publishing it on the 20th of March, which is the equinox. So during the spring equinox, the day and the night link equalizes. So in spirituality, spring equinox is a representation of new life and light, new beginnings, new paths, and the seeds. So anything we have been intending for them to basically come into fruition is a good time for us to see them coming or for us to set new intentions. And also, since the day and night will be equal at this day of 20th of March, this equinox also represents our needs for balance during this period, and where I will be already diving more deeper into which areas we need to be balancing and how we can be balancing them during this speaker card portion of this reading. So, this is bringing us to the pick a card portion of this reading, where I will be shortly explaining each flower and their spiritual associations for you. So the first pile is going to be represented with the lavender. So I have essential oils for the ones that I can find. So this is going to be, if the light will allow for you to see, is going to be lavender. Let me try to. Okay, I guess we don't have much of a luck. But this is lavender, I promise. So, and this group number one is also going to be represented with the Oracle deck fairies that I will be using each of them for this pick a card for all of the groups. But I want to mention about the lavender itself. Lavender, in terms of spirituality, it is associated with cleansing purposes. It can be used for cleansing purposes and releasing any stuck emotions and releasing them, and also releasing anxiety and stress. And it can be also used for tranquility and balance. And it is also known as enhancing our intuition and removing any blockages from our chakras. And this can also speed up our manifestations as well. And also, it can be used to attract good dreams if we use them around our pillow. And group number two is going to be represented with the bluebell essential oil. And I am using this essential oil of lavender and bluebell that you cannot see their name, unfortunately, already in my diffuser right now. And also group number two is going to be represented with the Moon Oracle deck. And I want to tell you more about the bluebell, that bluebell is associated with the fairy realm very much, and it grows closer to the ground. So the plants that are growing closer to the ground are represents humility and also gratitude. And bluebell also means constancy and everlasting love. So they are very much linked to the fairies and the supernatural, and they are also used to call the fairies to the conventions. And bluebells can also be called as fairy thimbles because of this reason. And group number three is going to be represented with elderberries and with this energy oracle cards. But it was so hard for me to find an elderberry essential oil, so I will be just using this tea which has elderberry in it. Then you can see it, and I'm drinking it right now. And in terms of elderberries, they're associated with Venus and a throat chakra and a root chakra. And it can be used to bless people and items, and it can even use for astral travel if you infuse it with a tea. And also, elderberries can be used for curse and hex removals, and it is for emotional balance. Again, by adding it into the tea, and it can also support our immune system, and it can be used for protection and rebirth. So, this is going to be the pick a card portion of this reading. You can pause the video and do your selection accordingly. In addition to this one, I will be adding a special portion for the pick a card reading just right after this one, where each flower will be represented by a poem from Cecily Mary Barker's Flower Fairies book, for those of you who would like to choose more clairvoyantly. But I will be leaving you here. Sorry for the long intro, for your pile selection, and I will be seeing you at your pile. Hello, group number one. Welcome to your reading. So, if you have chosen Oracle of the Fairies and the Lavender, then this is going to be your reading. So, I want to remind you about the lavender. So lavender, you chose it. So let's see if you are going to have any connection and related to how you can use the lavender and for what purposes it's used. It can be used for cleansing purposes, releasing any stuck and old energies and emotions, releasing anxiety and stress. You can use it for tranquility and balance. You can enhance your intuition, speed up your manifestations, and attract any good dreams. So, before I start with your reading, I also want to share with you what I felt with your meditation. So, I just saw a meadow, and in the meadow, I saw kind of like a black door that tells me that you guys might be coming out from a darkness, and you were just coming out of it so abruptly into a very restful period that you don't used to. Maybe you guys got used to operating from flight, freeze, or fight mode, one of them. So right now, there's no reason or no environment for you to coast or keep your guards up. So you're quite free and relaxed, but you're still trying to hold on to that kind of like old comfort zone, which was just keeping you or keeping you on eggshells. So you don't need it anymore. Spirit really would like you to just relax. And one additional message I heard, if this has been resonating for you, and this is a general message, it doesn't have to, by the way, take it if it only resonates. But the other message I heard is that if you really feel like uncomfortable, like everything is very unfamiliar around you, but everything is very much for your highest purpose and highest good, it's gonna align. You're gonna feel a lot better. But if you need some kind of like adjusting thing during the transition period, you can put some objects around you which just feels familiar for you, that comforts you. You're gonna know when I just say these things. A couple of first objects that come to your mind are those, or even like some crystals. Like I was very drawn to amethyst and the labradorite when I just wanted to meditate for your group, for example. They might be helping you to ground yourself. Open up your intuition with the lavender and amethyst. Oh gosh. And the labradorite, I keep saying that like it has multiple purposes. Just please look out for it. I'm not the best with the crystals, to be honest, but you can use it to basically like detach your energy and cleanse any outer and external energies that might have been stuck in your energetic field as well. You might be an empath. And why I opened this box is that I really want to show you there's a beautiful message in here. It says that may you discover your fairy wings inside the sanctuary of your precious heart. Maybe you guys really need to hear it. But okay, so I'm really going to start the reading. First, I would like to check with you, group number one. What is the energy for the of the spring equinox for you? And I'm using the energy oracle cards. I love them. I don't use them much. I don't know why, but so let's see. What is the energy of the spring equinox for you, group number one? Can you tell us, Spirit, what's the energy of the spring equinox for group number one? Sorry that I'm tired. I'm not so good with the words and speaking. Oh, but this is too many. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get more cards. So we have sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, and that came in reverse. Isn't it so wonderful? Everything is aligning lavender, amethyst, and sixth chakra. So it's all about our intuition. And the fact that this card came in reverse talks about like blockages in our intuition and having a hard time to trust the path upon us. So if you have been really resonating with the initial meditation message that things are changing around you and you cannot make sense, you cannot see ahead. I don't pick up an energy from you guys that you want to control things, but like the things are really abruptly changing, I feel. And like you don't know how to feel, where to start even. So you're very much asked to trust your own gut whenever you need to make any decisions, which I really don't feel that you need to make any decisions at this point. If you are ever feeling like you need to be at somewhere, you need to be rushing it, you need to make a decision. I like what I'm feeling and hearing from spirit is that you don't need to do anything at this point. Sorry, like it is your time to give it to yourself and rest at this point. And I'm kind of drawn to also quickly reading this reverse message from here. It says that this card reverse admonishes you to get clear. So you might have been lost in confusion and had unclear or distorted thinking. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make that your intention. It is time to break out of the old toxic thought patterns, whether they be habits of worry, doubt, or self criticism. It's also time to develop a clearer, healthier vision of how you perceive yourself and what you want your daily life to look like. Know that you are in charge of making it so. Meditate on the Metatron's strong presence in your brow center and see a beautiful indigo light spinning there. Affirm that you are creating a new clarity and sense of direction. You have all the power you need to create a strong personal vision that will guide you on your path. Make that a priority now. So I'm gonna keep it upright, and I'm seeing, especially with this message, that you guys do like really do want to do big changes when it comes to your like sixth house, when it comes to your daily life or routine life. Please check out from your birth chart what planets and what zodiac signs are present in your sixth house. I believe that the location and the position of these planets are very important for you, like how it's affecting you right now. uh, yeah, many fundamental changes are happening right now, which are very necessary and gonna make you feel very happy in a shorter amount of time. Anxiety, and we have door to spirit. I love this kind of like a beautiful, basically confirmations. Your anxieties, it's all in your head. It was just already mentioned in this Archangel Metatron card. Like you can see that she's like worried, but like the storm is even not there, it's just like a lightning. So really I'm picking up eight of swords energy in here from tarot. Eight of swords is like a mind created prison. Of course there are reasons why you're anxious, why you feel stressed, but I believe that this is your past energy. Like this is what was keeping you motivated, this is what was keeping you in the go 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 mode. But like I'm picking up an energy that you operate naturally from a feminine energy, regardless of your gender. And you don't need to be in this forced masculine energy anymore. You can discover and tap into your feminine energy more, because you're going through a transition. As a door to spirit, you're connecting with your intuition. And this is a 32 card, this is a 5 card. This opens up a change. And this is a very fundamental change with the 40, with the Metatron in here. 40 represents a foundation of our life. Also, you might need to forgive someone from your past, I'm mostly picking up two energies: forgiving a parental figure and also forgiving yourself. That everyone has done the best that they could do at this moment with the information that they are given, basically. So, this is opening the doors for your personal healing. You might be going through a Kundalini awakening right now. You might be having tingling sensations on your body. Like everything is aligned and according to the plan. Like, to be honest, I had a very exhausting day, and there are just more to come during this week. But I was like doubting, like, should I do the reading today? But I really feel like somehow like hopeful, like giggly, energetic, and positive when I'm tapping into your energy. So this is like an extra confirmation that the beauties are coming your way. You don't need to worry. Let's see, group number one. So I want to see what is waking up in your life currently. What is waking up in your life currently? And there's some like a fairy tale theme music playing in the background. I hope it's not so loud. Ooh. So what is waking up in your life? Group number one. Okay. Storm warning, and that came in reverse. Yeah, whatever storm that I was always amazed whenever the anxiety in the storm warning cards came in reverse, because like in this card anxiety there is no storm there. Like she's just anxious because she's in her head. She just want to be prepared for something of like in case something could go wrong. But in the storm warning card there is an actual storm, but the fact that that came in reverse, so that tells me that there's literally like nothing that you need to be worried about, because everything is going perfectly. Let me just confirm this, because you've been through like hardships, you've been learned from the experience, and you've been through many lessons that you don't need to go through them again. The reverse card says that the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. This new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go next. Also spend some time reflecting on the difficulty that has passed. So, what was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your bright new path. Haven't I exactly said that? Also, okay, I put it away, but the Spirit really wants me to read an affirmation for you. If you need affirmations, you can use this as: I have the power to overcome any obstacle. No matter what is going on, I can be strong, confident, and self-directed. And if you need to see it. I love these messages for you, group number one. So let's see. I'm going to use the Radiant Wise Tarot deck, and I want to see where are you out of balance in your life currently? It was easy. Five of Swords in reverse. So you're basically healing from people pleasing that I'm picking up on. And also there might have been some disconnect with a soulmate where there wasn't an equal give and take. This might be you guys might have been learning a lot from romantic relationships and the friendships, and I'm picking up an energy that you guys are givers, like natural givers, but you were not getting enough in accordance. That might have been because you don't feel like you deserve it, or this is like how you grew up, that you always felt the need of like giving it to other people to feel just enough. It's like kind of like a childhood trauma and like a conditioning that you grew up into. So you keep just basically repeating those kind of patterns. In your adult life as well. But with the Five of Swords in reverse, This just show me an energy that someone is being contented to disappoint others just to move on with their path, because the other disappointments are just a reflection of their own state. It has nothing to do with you. They have their own path, they have their own thought patterns, they have their own traumas, they have their own issues to deal with. So when they are not happy with something, it already means that, like, whatever you did, however energy you gave, it is basically their own experiences have been reflected back upon them from you that they did not like. That's why they behave in the way that they did. Usually this is like how the projection is happening. And you might have been a people pleaser and the giver in mostly the romantic relationships. Maybe recently you have separated your ways with a karmic partner that you considered as a soulmate, but everything had to happen for a reason that I pick up on. So let's see more like where are you out of balance at the moment, group number 1? Where are you out of balance at the moment? Okay. 10 of Cups. This is what you're manifesting into your life. Happily ever after. Group number 1. If you have recently separated your ways with someone, no worries. Like, you only know the best for yourself and you know your experiences. I have no idea about it. But what I'm picking up is that that person was not meant for you. Like, that person meant to basically fall away from your life after they fulfilled their, like, a purpose in your life. Because that was like a karmic contract to be completed from past lives. But now you have the 10 of Cups. And maybe you should also check the 1557 as angel number. 7 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 7 of Swords, I'm picking up an energy of like spirit being sneaky a little bit and like planning behind the scenes. He has this cheeky smile on his face. So it's like, you know, the 2 of the Swords are behind. And I'm just picking up an energy that, oh, and we have 5 of Swords. And he picked up 5 of the Swords. So it's like, spirit is like, finally, like, they feel like they're in a stalemate, they cannot make a decision, etc. But like, we have been just waiting for them to drop all the swords that were not meant for them, like those kind of old conditionings, the people pleasing, like low self-worth, not feeling worthy of something, even like a limiting beliefs around like, I shouldn't ask too much, like whatever I want is too much, too good to be true, I shouldn't be too greedy, etc. Whatever those limiting beliefs are, like a spirit have been like trying to push you through like leaving them and basically trusting yourself at a point that I don't give a heck anymore, I just want it to be over. So you came to that point. Oh my god, there's Chariot in here. Yes, you came to that point and now you are moving ahead a full force because you're healing from a breakup. I'm also picking up an energy that I do not know why spirit want me to tell you this, but that person that you separated your ways with, they're not gonna do so good without you. They might even want to come back to you, but this is your own decision. Should I even get more cards around it? Seriously. You're gonna have a happily ever after family life. Don't worry. If you have been ever thinking that, oh my god, everyone is doing amazing, so where's my like happily ever after? You're gonna find it sooner than you think. So let me see. I'm going to get keep getting cards from this tarot deck about like how can you bring balance into these areas of your life, group number 1. How can you bring balance into these areas of your life? How can you bring balance into these areas of your life? Okay. Mm. King of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have Three of Swords in reverse, Empress, and the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. So you're asked to stand on your own ground, that I feel. You are asked to state your boundaries and be clear. And also, you're meant to release someone from your life, even energetically. Energetic cord cutting might be very important for you. And it doesn't matter if you're not talking with this person, still the energy stays with us. So, when you do the energetic cord cutting, it doesn't mean that if this person meant to be in our lives, you're not going to talk with them ever again and you're not going to see them ever again. You're not shunning them out from your life. You're not shunning anything out from your life with the energy cutting if this is meant for your highest good. You're just like helping yourself to remove any blockages for you to move ahead with full force towards your manifestations. This is what Spirit wants at this moment. And also, like, financial planning is something I'm hearing from Spirit. And there's Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. If you have any tendency to like overspend during this time, this is one thing you can basically make a plan around. So this is going to increase your self-confidence. Also, if you have been giving a lot to others, this is one thing for you to preserve it for yourself and say no to others. So tell them like we can pay it equally, etc. This is not rudeness. You don't have to be there for everyone. It is also, it's one of my weak points, but that's basically also one way of like stating our boundaries. Let's see more like how can you bring balance into these areas of your life, group number one. This is the Temperance card, Five of Pentacles. This really goes to the financial planning for me. I'm gonna get one clarity around that, like a financial planning. And this, ooh, we have Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So the love you have been waiting for is here for you to grab. And this is very stable. Like, is this Emperor like upright or reverse? Okay, I know. Okay, so this is for you to decide. There is an extremely stable offer coming that you have planted the seeds of it. You have manifested it. This is here for you to grab sooner than you think. Another message is that you have been working on your self-love journey a lot. So with you forgiving with this dove in here and the dove in the door to Spirit, all of the hard work that you did around working for your shadows, like pouring the love into yourself, is paying off. If you are still like feeling that I have been in this journey and where are the good things, they are here. The opportunities in here for you. I'm hearing like a couple of weeks, within a reach of a couple of weeks. So let's see how can you bring balance into these areas more. We have powerful moon. We just had a full moon in Virgo. So that might have been like very actually intense for you in terms of the emotions, anything you needed to release. You might be a Virgo as well. I'm picking up some Pisces energy in here with the moon as well. And the 16 adds up to 7. So Spirit is really, really working behind the scenes. And how can you just basically balance these patterns that were draining you is just stepping into your own freaking power. You are the high priestess. You are the divine feminine. You are everything you want to be already, the Spirit is saying. You might need to listen to some encouraging messages also. You know, like if you're already listening to her readings, they're amazing, like encouraging messages that could actually pump you up. So you can just like find yourself more through those kind of self-empowerment messages. And write down your best qualities, even that you think. It might be even hard at first, but it's going to pay off in the long run. So I want to see what opportunities are ahead of you, group number one. What opportunities are ahead of you? You and your loved ones are safe. As a new moon in Cancer, there is a new beginning when it comes to love for you. This is something you've been manifesting, and a new family life as well. Yes, something is rising up in a connection with people and places you hold the dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, flatmate, or moving a house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you have been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you have been neglecting yourself, you need to take a better care of yourself and nurture yourself. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring your heart's desire. This is what you have been already doing. What is ahead of you? Oh my God. We have end of a tough cycle approaches with full moon on Capricorn. Luck is on your side. If there's something you want to take your chances towards, it's like a full moon that like a full yeah, full moon, like the full card in the tarot. Like you don't know what's ahead. You're like, oh, should I do it or should I not? Luck is on your side. Like just do that. You might be a very calculated person in the sense that you want to know what's ahead. You don't take risks much, but this time you can trust your intuition. Plus, the other message is that whatever hardships you have been going through, it is literally coming to an end. These are amazing messages. Let's get your last messages from the Fairies Oracle deck, shall we? I'm excited to use it for the first time in the camera. So, what are your last advice messages from the Fairies group? Group number 1. Moon energy. We have full moon. I love the synchronicities. She's beautiful. And these colors are all about lavender and your third eye. Okay, so moon energy says that surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that the peace of mind is possible. It is really. You can call upon an Archangel Metatron and do a meditation with his presence as well. There's the channel Reiki Rachel. I love like her Archangel series, so you can do the Archangel Metatron Reiki session with her. I can just put the link in the description box. One more fairy message, please, for group number 1. One more fairy message and advice for group number 1. Oh, I got it. Fairy spotting! Seriously. Okay, it's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So you might be like you're very intuitive that I feel, and you have clairvoyant abilities as well. You might be seeing fairies. And at the same time, the other message I'm picking with this card is that when you believe what you're manifesting is already yours, you're going to have it in your life. So this is all I got for you, group number 1. I hope the messages were helpful. I hope they were resonating. Please don't forget to check out the Damsel Flies messages. I'm still excited, like what kind of resonating messages you're going to find between the two readings. Please update me. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments if you like the reading. Please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you also want to further down connect with me, you can find my email address down in the description box below for personal readings. But I'm wishing an amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and happy equinox and bye bye. Hello, group number 2. If you've chosen this Moonology Oracle cards and also the blue bell, I will be diving deeper into your reading now. But first, I have to tell you what I felt with your meditation. It is so strange. Okay, so first of all, I'm picking up an energy that you guys are very connected with the fairies. Like, you do know it or not, you are. Like, you keep hearing messages from the fairies. Like, you're extremely clairaudient. So this can manifest in a way that you keep hearing, like, voices that could even, like, most of the cases, resemble to our own inner dialogue. You might be picking up ideas, energies, like knowing things out from the blue when the people are, how could you ever know it? It's just like, I'm picking up an energy that it's not necessarily your spirit guides, etc., but it's like fairies are whispering to your ear. And they are very, very protective of you. So if they're like, I specifically pick up an energy that if there are any gossips happening around you, like fairies do let you know. If someone has bad intentions about you, fairies do let you know. Like, you already know people's intentions. First of all, you'll pick up an energy, but the second of all, like, the deities and beings around you who wants your highest good only and guides you through that only, like, bring you those messages. You know who to trust, you know who not to trust. Like, it doesn't matter, maybe you don't follow your intuition at all times, but still these messages are given to you. You are highly protected. This is an amazing energy. And I'm trying to basically, like, like, stop my, like, a Palo Santo, but it does not. I feel like you are, because I cannot breathe so much. But you are highly, highly protected, group number two. I love this energy. So this is not a coincidence as you choose Bluebell, because I mentioned in the intro, but I'll do mention it once more, that the Bluebell is like highly resonated with the fairy realm. Like, they're very embedded with the fairy realm and the supernatural. And the Bluebell, it grows closer to the ground, so which represents humility and also the gratitude. So I believe that you guys have this very uplifting energy towards others and towards a life as well. And also, like, bluebells means constancy and everlasting love. I'm picking up that you might be having a siren like energy. You might lure people in with your look, how you say, how you use your voice. And also, bluebells are used to call fairies to a convention. That's why they have been calling us like a fairy thimbles as well. And also, I was mentioning that the fairies are too protective towards you. And the one thing about the bluebell is that when the strangers basically come into the roots, because the bluebells are like growing in the roots, and they harm the bluebells. So basically, they have been damned like by the fairies. That's why the bluebells is also known as a deathman's flower. Was that it? So, if, please correct me if I'm wrong, but like, then the fairies could really wish like unfortune for this person. And even at the times, the bluebells are known that, like, if you're alone in the woods, especially if you're a kid, those like very playful fairies might even cause you to lost your way and basically intoxicated with this beautiful smell and the aura that they're giving it, so that you're not gonna ever be able to find your way out. So this is that kind of like a protective energy that I was getting the fairies have towards you. Oh my god. Okay, you are unique. You are very unique. Let's try group number two. I'm very excited. And I was saying it for group number one, but like, this is a different energy. But like, for the first time, I'm doing this kind of like a fairy pick a card reading, and I'm exhausted. But I have this like a childhood, like a childlike playful energy right now. I love it. So let's see group number two. I want to see the energies of the spring equinox for you. What are the energies for the spring equinox for group number two? Oof. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. You're closing up one chapter. You are very much in tune with your feminine energy, that I feel. You're very much in tune with your creativity, but it's enhancing it a lot more. So you're going to let your intuition to like basically guide you. unapologetically. You're going to embrace your, I'm feeling like kind of like even like a dark feminine energy. I'm hearing, I do not know the reason, this is very like lightful card actually, but it is like your sexuality, you're going to embrace it a lot more. Like you might be embracing even the parts of your body that you haven't been so much in love with before, or you might have been criticizing it before. Let me see this card, 36. So the second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. So you can call upon her as well. So she sends a bright orange energy, promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have more creative approach. This is also a time when the energy of the closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and the camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. There are some new connections coming in your way that I feel is like a soul tribe, kind of like a connections. Also, there's going to be many more opportunities, even like you are going to be able to create time if that was your issue before, that why you haven't fully given up to your creative projects, let's say. I want to get one more card about like what are the energies of the spring equinox for you. Okay, two more. Ooh, angel of balance in reverse and appreciation in reverse. There's this gratitude energy I was picking up from you that still does not change the fact, even if we got the appreciation card in reverse. But there's something out of balance in your life that you were guided to point it out, group number two. I'm not guided to dive deeper into this energy because I believe that this is going to change for person to person who's listening to it. But there might be, I'm picking up one specific energy, and it's not the book definition of this appreciation card in reverse, but there might be a figure around you, maybe mostly a feminine figure, who does not have the best intention at their heart for you, and who might like to pity themselves or be in a complaining mood a little bit more. So if that person's draining your energy, and I saw 18, like I saw 0818 on the clock, so please be mindful of this person that can be bringing some imbalance into your life. That might be a family figure as well, or like a parental figure. This is like a basic message that I'm picking up from these cards, but as an additional book definition message, if recently you have been feeling a little bit more at the edge, stressed, anxious, if you had too much on your plate, sleeping problems, anything, you're asked to bring balance into your life, and the easiest way you can do is through the gratitude, because this is already something I'm picking up that you mastered around. And the spring equinox is going to basically highlight those aspects of your life in order to bring balance into it. And you are asked to speak out. Speak out your worries and your concerns with the angel of balance with all the blue colors. And I was very drawn to saw the light for you when I was meditating. And this is also related with our throat chakra. So throat chakra and the sacral chakra are very much highlighted for you during this spring equinox time. Your words are powerful. So let's see, group number two. What is a waking up in your life? What is waking up in your life? Healer of the ages, that came in reverse. Why are you doubting yourself? Is the first thing I want to say. You are self-critic when it comes to this one specific area of your life about your power. I need to clarify this. Attachment. Five, you're afraid of change. You're afraid that, is there, do you resonate by having like imposter syndrome? Group number two. Adjacent possibilities and indecision. It is not as complex as your mind is making it to be. I believe that your mind is always on the run. It always tries to find solutions. It always tries to control what could go wrong, but there is nothing to go wrong in there. There is some doubt when it comes to your path. Like, you know what path is your life path and you need to follow, but there are some doubts around it. There is some balance you need to bring it out into this point of your life as well. So Healer of the Ages says that when reversed, Healer of the Ages indicates that you have been feeling extremely out of sorts or even upside down in your own life. You may be in the midst of some physical problem or just feeling as though you're losing energy. But this card is telling you that there are deeper levels of healing that need to be addressed. So take some time to regroup and put your own healing first. Whether you're facing a mental, emotional, or physical, or even addictive patterns, call upon a healer of the ages to bring his energy to issues you're working on. Quiet your mind and feel his vibration bringing you warmth and healing light, clearing away any dark or haunting space. So repeat this meditation and be patient. Yet also know that the divine love can heal you in the blink of a belief. And affirmation with this card you can use is the powerful healing of eternal love is with me now and always. Divine consciousness feels every cell. I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. I'm going to keep it upright. Okay. And whatever you're healing right now is a karmic cycle that you are completing, group number two. And it's like a very vital thing for you to have it in this lifetime. So now I would like to check where are you out of balance in your life? And oh my god, okay. We got two swords again in reverse. I feel like I have been mentioning the two of swords before. So we have two of swords and queen of wands. It's again the self-confidence that I'm picking up. Like, you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your path. Like, if that is resonating for you, like there's some self-doubt when it comes to at times. I want to get one more clarity on it, and there's here, yeah, four of cups in here. Like, divine is just bringing you this cup. However, like, your critical mind is trying to like find the catch with it. Like, where is the catch with it? Like, you're giving me some kind of like an opportunity. You're just showing me this is what I need to be doing it, but I don't feel fulfilled. Like, I don't feel like I can just like follow what is shown to me. Like, you're like expecting something more before you start stepping into your own power. Maybe you feel that you're not there yet, you're not enough yet, so you should, I don't know, you should have more experience, like you should have more clients, you should have more money, you should have studied this subject to do that, like anything along those lines. You might have a cat as well, a very grumpy cute cat. Okay, but where are you just missing your balance in your life at the moment? It's basically in your mind. Your mind is creating scenarios for you, group number two, that are not true. It is trying to keep you in your safe zone. But the fact is that you don't need it anymore. Like it was serving you at a point of your life, but like you are over it. You healed a lot. And whatever you need to bring, to be very, very honest right now, into this world in accordance with your life path is a very freaking much needed. It's like you are the one who can do it in your own way only. Not me, not anyone else. Eight of Swords! I swear I haven't looked at the bottom of the deck. You're in your own mind. And I don't want to say get out of your mind because I know how freaking hard it is when we're in our own mind. Okay, I want to see with one more clarity, where are you out of balance? If there's something more we need to be aware of. 3 more cards. I love how threes are coming. Empress, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles. What are you waiting for, group number 2, to take an action? You have everything. Like, you're literally balanced. You're mostly operating from your feminine energy. And, like, you created your own beautiful garden. You might be so into herbs. And you might be very talented about using the herbs as well, because there's a whole garden and a whole forest behind her. And the Chariot only just moves ahead when the feminine and the masculine energies, the light and the shadow, are balanced. So you are moving fully in charge. I don't pick up an energy of a relationship, but also like a female and male figure in this card is like only a very specific feel for you. There might be a relationship offer on the table, but you're doubting about it. There's nothing for you to doubt. Like, this doubt might be around coming from the self-limiting beliefs, if you're gonna get hurt, how genuine that person is it stable enough. All the answers are yes. Like, you're not gonna get hurt. Like, all the answers that are leading to a good positive answer are yes. Sorry. Yeah, like, that offer is only like on the reverse position as Ace of Pentacles from your side, that I believe. Like, whatever opportunity is on the table, just take it and go with it. Seriously. Wow. Like, divine is just giving you and granting you this opportunity that I pick up. The Lovers in reverse, that might be about some, indecisiveness or relationship. 3 of Wands, it's in regards to your future. That's like very foundational new beginning if you accept to move forward with it. So I want to see, how can you bring balance into these areas of your life, group number 2. 7 of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. I want to get one more. Okay, Page of Swords. You have been on sidelines of your life for quite a while, and I'm going to get one more clarity from this deck as well. New beginnings. Realization. So you're literally on the sidelines of your life, just like this little girl in here with the Page of Swords. So you can see that it's like all dark in here, and she's at the front line of the keyhole, and she's seeing a new beginning, which is here. Just like this gate, amazing resonances, right? And you are the sideliner. You are the observer of your own new beginning. It is only a matter of time for you to accept that you deserve it all, and you take a step forward. It's like new beginning in the 3. Can you see it? Like, beginnings are here too, and it progresses to 3 with your realization. So don't stand on your own way. And I usually don't like deliver messages with this such enthusiasm and also a little bit cute aggression. It's not full aggression, but yeah, seriously, like I was getting these messages for group number 1, so maybe there might be some messages there for you, not the whole reading, but like a couple of parts. I always said that you can just like move forward to some couple of like minutes, some specific minutes, so there might be messages laying out there for you. But you have been working on your self-love journey. I said the same message for group number 1 for quite a long while, and this is here. The balance is coming right now. You're just like doubtful about whether this is a good opportunity for you or not, but it is. Like, I do not know what it is, but it is. You're asked to trust your intuition with the with the Queen of Cups and get out of your own head and delusions, because there's the beautiful like a soul union partnership, whatever it is that's going to fulfill your soul in here. Okay. So I want to see what opportunities are ahead of you, group number 2. What opportunities are, okay? Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. You were asked to focus your energy on one point at a time of your life. Take baby steps. If you have been trying to be there for everyone or do everything all at once, you're asked to slow down. Like your energy is scattered. It is not, but it is like mentally it's scattered. So just take a time out. Uh, just to rejuvenate. You don't even need to do planning at that time, but whenever you feel like you take a day or two off, if that's possible, or take it a little bit easier, then you can just make a plan towards how to move forward. I'm hearing cancellation of travel plans. Like if you promise for some traveling, plans, etc., then, but if you have been feeling a little bit fatigue or weak, like I'm hearing like you can cancel it. The energy is gaining momentum right now for you. Like what's ahead is like a little bit of a surprise for you by the spirit. But I only got one more card about what opportunities are ahead for you. Can we get one card, Spirit? What opportunities are ahead for group number 2? Please, one card. Okay. Exact same card come with the group number 1. End of a tough cycle approaches. I will quickly... Whatever struggles that you have been having, group number 2, that is already ended. Like that's coming to an end, but that's already ended. But like I'm picking up an energy that you're resisting it. That might not be nice to hear. I'm sorry. Okay, full moon in Sagittarius says that, are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutiae. I'm pronouncing it wrong. Fretting over minutes can be counterproductive, or perhaps you're all about talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's a good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you see then about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't have yet exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best, and the universe could surprise you. And after this one is a progression from Sagittarius to Capricorn. But the Capricorn, it says that in regards with a love question, this card can be about call to face a reality. So whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is trouble, prioritize it more, it says. Okay, let us get one last fairy messages as an advice for you, group number 2. What are the fairy messages for group number 2? What advice that fairies have for group number 2? We have shine from within. This is your inner child speaking to you. It says that looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. I have been picking up this like a body image messages and also low self-confidence and self-doubt and worth. So you're very much asked to embrace your inner child and indulge yourself in the activities, so creative and childlike activities that you very much love to do when you were a child. So this is going to This is going to help you to get into like playful energy, heal your inner child, connect with her or him. And this is going to help you to get out of your head and cleanse any blockages energetically towards your manifestations and what is meant for you, because it's already here. One more fairy advice message for group number 2, please. Protect your dreams. It says that you are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. You have visions. So you're asked to like keep them to yourself because other people's energy might be like affecting it. Um, but like your new beginnings are here. You might be also afraid of like showing the world the real you, but people are going to love it. This is all heart chakra energy. And one more thing I was picking up with this card is, can I remember it? No, I cannot. You might be having like some also like very vivid dreams, but there was one specific message to get out. Okay. I guess I cannot remember it. But these are all the messages I got for you, group number 2. I hope they were helpful. I hope they were resonating. Please do not forget to check out the Flies reading for you. I'm really excited to see what kind of like resonating messages she's going to bring. They're going to be amazingly helpful. I love her energy, how she chants and just bring out the messages. I'm going to put the link in the description box below so you can just directly go from here to her reading as well. But please do let me know down in the comments about your experiences, if you liked the reading, if that was resonating for you or not. If you give it a thumbs up, if it really helps me. And if you want to connect with me further down the line, you can just find my email address down in the description box below for the personal readings as well. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and happy equinox, and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this energy oracle cards and this tree, this tea where there is elderberry in it, then this is going to be a reading. So, but before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I felt with your meditation. And it was like very specific, so only take the messages if that resonates with you. I heard like a high pitch, like ear ringing you might be having, like I heard like a ring bells, so bells are here, so it's as if like someone is ready for a big show. You might be in the movie industry, like a filmmaking, producing, or into it or studying it, but like something very big is ready from your side to be basically released, that I feel. And I have been very much drawn to fluorite as well, so this connects with our intuition, and also like our heart chakra, so that might be important for you. And you might be resonating by operating mostly from your masculine energy as well. But also, before I start with your reading, I'm going to shuffle all the cards in the camera. I want to remind you about the elderberry. First of all, please go and check Flies reading, because the fact that you chose the elderberry is like a double, triple, quadruple confirmation, because she has some beautiful surprises on her end with the elderberries, and that definitely tells me that there are very important messages on that reading for you. And I also want to give some very short info about the elderberry for you, so that could add up to your reading. So elderberries are associated with the Venus and the Libra, so they might be important in your chart, and they are also associated with our throat chakra and root chakra. And they can be used to bless people and items, and also they can be used for astral travel. If you drink it with teas, for example, they can be used for curse and hex removal, emotional balance for adding it by basically adding it into the tea again. It can boost your immune system and also give protection and rebirth. That all protection messages on like removing hexes and curses and like blessing items actually calling me out that when I was cleansing the energies from the fairy oracle deck that I will use at the end of the reading, I have been getting the protection messages and any other messages. So you might really want to do spiritual protection around you before you start any spiritual work. And you might be actually getting very much used to get very much benefit from cleansing your energy more intensely during this period of a time. You might be picking up on other people's energies maybe recently more, or there might be some emotions rising up to the surface because we just had the full moon a week ago or so with the 7th of March. So there might be some decluttering or like a spring cleaning might be needed for you. But let's take up number 3. I want to check like what are the energies for the spring equinox for you. That was fast. Ooh, storm warning. Let's get a clarity on that. Community. Okay, the biggest message that I'm getting upon is that this protecting your energy, etc., is that if you're resonating by basically having doubts around someone's intentions, things are going to be made so obvious for you that you cannot ignore anymore. If your intuition will just like keep screaming around the same kind of like a doubts that you have, but you have been trying to ignore them, you're going to be at the point that you cannot ignore them anymore. What are the other energies around this equinox for you? Because if something is out of balance and it needs to come to the balance, that's why the spirit is going to enhance what needs to be cleared out in order for you to bring balance into that area of your life. You want to come? Ooh, yin and yang. 22, one more. This is out of balance part that came reverse, and the reverse position talks to me more about the yang part, taking an action. You might have been halting about taking an action towards something, like trying to ignore something, but you're going to find yourself at a position that you cannot just postpone it anymore to bring balance with this 22. And this is going to be end of one chapter with the Stand card. Oof, too many. Ooh, attachment, door to personal healing and happiness, and indecision in reverse. So there are some old habits of you, some old limiting beliefs that maybe some, I didn't want to say it, but I'm hearing fake people. And please take the messages only if they resonate with you. If messages are like creating some kind of like unhappiness around you or unease, either they are not your matches or you might not be ready to hear the matches at this time, so I'm just called to say it now. Okay, so first of all, the message I'm picking up at the attachment is that you are putting in a mask around the people that surrounds you at the moment because you're trying to fit in with them and you don't belong there because you are so pure. Like your heart is so pure, your energy is so pure, your intentions are so pure, your frequency is so elevated that it does not match with the ones around you, so you're trying to hide this like a beautiful part of yours. That's why there is this door to personal healing and happiness. You are basically brought out to this like a self-healing and self-love journey by the spirit for you to accept and see in which areas of your life you're just lacking the balance, which I'm going to dive deeper into in a couple of minutes more. But anything that is brought up to the surface right now is for your own healing. And you can see this amazing, beautiful garden in here. So this is what you're opening doors towards. There is not going to be a turning back from here. Because once you see that beauty, you cannot unsee it. Like once you taste it, you cannot untaste it. So this is like a very, very beautiful energy that you're releasing anything that is not a part of your soul. You're releasing too many ego structures in here. I love this. And you have been contemplating about this one for quite a while. It's part of your soul's journey. I'm hearing a message that a south node. So please check out what planets and what zodiac signs are in your south node, because their positions might be very important at this moment for you, because you're just like releasing that past life and past all conditionings of you behind. You're healing them and you're taking a step towards your north node, your life's journey. I love this. Wow, such powerful messages, aren't they? I want to read this a yang message, yin and yang. So, oh, this is 22, not 2. So it says that in the reverse position, this card reveals a yang cycle, which is one of the active, outgoing energy. This time calls for a more logical approach to things, but the logic needs to be applied to purposeful action. This cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings. Sometimes with significant outer change. Let yourself apply more forceful energy to the task at hand and take advantage of this highly charged yang time. And the affirmation of this is, I'm open to understanding the cycle I am in, and I'm willing to utilize its energy beneficially. All that I need is already part of me. I love this energy. Interesting. The world. It's like the end of the major arcana and the tarot card. So you might be actually even like getting some kind of like a coaching or some kind of like information from, someone through social media, but like this is someone who is already like has an experience around this, like a self-love or personal healing journey, or around the spirituality, or you might be even getting like some healing sessions, like a distant reiki or anything. I'm hearing like purchasing it. Okay, so I want to see now what is waking up in your life group number 3. What is waking up in your life group number 3? And I'm also hearing that you're going to reach out to masses. Whatever you're doing it there, you're going to reach out to masses. Or you're already doing it. So what is waking up in your life group number 3? Ooh. We have 4th chakra. This is our heart chakra. I was mentioning it with the fluorite. Ooh. Yep, this is the divine masculine energy with all the green I was seeing in here. And 38 adds up to 11 as like kind of like a confirmation to say that you're on the right path. But there is some resistance to it with the reverse position and envy. Okay, this is definitely a double confirmation that, or the triple, the people around you. So I haven't got this much readings about like focusing on other people's energy rather than the collective that I'm reading. So right now, the people's energy around you is even like causing blockages on your heart chakra. Your heart is not fully open because you have been suppressing like a major parts of yourself just to fit in for the people who doesn't even deserve it. Like seriously, the fairies and the spirit are not like sugarcoating. I don't sugarcoat, but I try to be as gentle as possible, but that they are like so much onto the point right now. Um, those people, whenever you're in their presence, you feel depleted. You really feel like you need to take time more out for yourself, like more than usual after you hang out with them. Or you feel like you have to hide some good news to yourself, keep some things to yourself, because you feel that maybe you're not going to have so much good energy received by them, or they're not going to be happy for you. So if you're resonating anything along those lines, so it is the biggest thing for you to release any kind of doubtful energies around your circle, because this is the only way for you to literally attract the people who are truly aligned for you. And to know that the spirit is saying right now that it is safe for you to open up your heart for right people. And when you keep following your intuition, when you see the things that you saw that you cannot unsee, you're not going to be able to allow any kind of like a lower or toxic vibrational energies into your energetic field, because this feels like icky. You cannot do that anymore. Like the part of you who were allowing those in were the parts that were not healed enough yet. That was a part of you who needed those kind of validation from those type of people, because this is how you were thought to be. But right now you don't need it anymore. You have been healing them already. This is like a very, very beautiful transformation was happening for you. I'm very excited. Okay, so I want to check right now, where are you out of balance? If we can dive more deeper into it. And we have patience. Also, divine timing is very much at the play, and I am so sorry if you haven't keep hearing it. That could really get on the nerve. I know from first hand. And I saw 1333. Please check out the meaning of the angel number. That might be your confirmation. Also, you can call out the angel of patience whenever you feel like you're running out of patience. And this also tells me that you have been on this journey for quite a long while, but seriously, things are about to get even better, because this is also like a collective energy about what's happening now. Some childhood trauma, some childhood neglect is going to be being healed. Let me see. So, where are you out of balance in your life, group number 3? Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, why too many? Okay, I'm not gonna resist and I'm gonna take them. So we have Eight of Pentacles. This is when it regards to your work. I'm hearing like work-life balance. You're a very hard worker and you're very, very good at the craft that you are putting it out there. And I believe that you're kind of in the public eye. You might be reaching out to masses as well, and this is very much appreciated, but there is something like missing balance in there. Maybe you're very successful at what you're doing, but like that happily ever after family life is not there. Oh my god, I swear I haven't looked at the cards. I say happily ever after family, and then the 10 of cups. If you know the tarot, it's all about happily ever after. It's like your ultimate wish fulfillment. Guys, I keep saying it for all the piles that I'm exhausted today. And it's just Tuesday that I'm recording it. But I am filled up with all this energy when doing this reading. I don't know how. But this just like tells me the like how profound the energies around this equinox is, and how strong the messages that are sent by the fairies right now. Oh my god. Exactly. You're out of balance when it comes to your work-life balance. If you have a family, it's asked for you to spend more time with your family and your loved ones, or if you have been trying to attract those beautiful happily ever after family life, or those like a very genuine community, like a soul connection, soul tribe into your life, first you're releasing what is already making you feel icky, and then you're inviting them in. You see, like it's like the men and the woman and the children, like it's everything in here. Oh, nice. If you want the traditional life, or if you don't want like whatever is like gonna make you happy, it's coming. Seven of Cups in reverse. You have been in this like delusion about like, I tried this one, it didn't work. I tried that one, it didn't work. I'm hearing I'm hearing that song from Selena Gomez, Boyfriend. So you might have been disappointed in many, many different relationships that you try to put your hands around. Like every one of them is like a worse than the other. And like it's like a feeling like a whole time waste of your energy, of your mental state, and like even like physically, like financially, anything. So you're getting out of your head, like you're coming back to the reality. Ooh, devil. and Three of Wands in reverse, there's definitely some codependency I'm picking up on with the devil energy that was keeping you on hold. Also, some toxicity. Have I mentioned toxic people? Yes, I said toxicity. Yeah. Sorry, don't want to keep saying it. Capricorn might be important for you as well in here. But the fact is, I feel that you have a tendency to get quite emotional. That's definitely a beautiful thing. As long as we can balance it and like let all of the emotions through our body without like suppressing any of it or shunning them out as like bad. But I feel that you might have been felt bad or even like how what is that word like felt you might have been felt like embarrassed about basically how much or how deeply you are feeling the emotions or even some of the emotions that you have. Maybe this is done by your parents, maybe this is done by your friends. So you have been criticized, you haven't been accepted as the beautiful person that you are. So that created some kind of like a codependency about like you have to get validated by those people, or you already know them so you cannot leave them behind, or they're going to get very, I'm hearing pity at you, or they're gonna get very sour towards you, so you don't even want to deal with that kind of like a big burdens. So instead of dealing with the issue at hand, which is like coming to a very much of an exploding point, you have a tendency to keep sweep the things under the rug. So this is coming to an end because this has been blocking your future and your own manifestations that are already wanting to come to you. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep the devil in here. And like I have to mention that the devil is not a bad card to have. It's just like it just represents what is out there. Like you have all the power in your hands to basically release anything that you're not happy in your life. And you're not bound to anyone to do that. If anyone ever tells you to the opposite, that they are just like trying to, even in a sense, manipulate, you know. Okay, so I want to see how can you bring balance into your life, into these areas of your life, group number 3. How can you bring balance into these areas of your life? Though we mentioned it all about, but is there something more? How can you bring balance into these areas of your life with number 3? Oof. Oh my god, this is amazing. We have 10 of cups. We have 10 of pentacles. Everything you want, happily ever after. And like this is emotional fulfillment, and the 10 of pentacles. Pentacles is like everything you want is in the 3D. It is yours. You can touch it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can eat it. Like everything you want, like it's in your reach, and it is coming right in here. Can you see there's a community in here? You were attracting the community that you deserve. Once you just release all this like ego mental structures. We have 5 of cups in reverse and the star. I love it. Guys, you're just like Aquarius might be important for you. Really, I'm picking up like being on public eye with the Aquarius card as well. You're releasing, and you're relieving yourself, and you're releasing from yourself all the attachment to the toxic codependent patterns, that your happiness is depending upon something else outside of your control. You're releasing it. They also want me to tell you that they're acknowledging that you have been working on your self-love journey and your personal growth. Your spirit guides, and the fact that you are choosing to be very honest and unapologetically yourself with the star card in here is basically helping you to complete this kind of like a healing journey of yours and start a new chapter, because star card is all about our healing, and also like your north node is something your guides want you to check. There might be Aquarius there as well. And any of the people, I believe you already think the same and you already know it, but the spirit wants me to highlight that any people who are going to get disappointed by your choices, it is their own problem. Nine of Swords, you don't need to overthink anything. You don't need to try to be the nicest person there for the people who does not deserve your energy. I want there's action in here under the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling it. How amazing the synchronicities. So I want to get one more clarity around how can you bring balance into these areas of your life work number 3. This is, I guess, is it the goddess of the moon, kind of like oracle deck? Oh my god! I shuffled it! You saw I shuffled it, action. Okay, I'm sorry for screaming. I'm going to read it, okay? Okay, so the action says that the time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. I'm keeping that analysis paralysis. It's not in here, but yeah. It says that let go of your burden step by step. Sometimes we are afraid to move forward. This is natural. Change can be difficult. And if we have been hurt or have failed before, we are anxious about what may happen if we instigate change. Maybe we think it's easier and safer to just tread some water for a while instead of taking joyful action towards the things we truly desire, such as writing a book, undertaking study, accepting a new job, or seeking a better relationship. We balk and we freeze, we do not take steps we could, and we so remain stagnant, we don't grow. So this moon phase encourages us to embrace action. Action is a part of our humanity. We are not made to hide and refuse to blossom. It's amazing. We are not made to hide and refuse to blossom. That can be your affirmation event. I love this. I don't remember I have ever taken this card before in this deck. Such powerful messages. Okay, and waxing gibbous is the moon phase. That might be very important for you. You might check the energies around the waxing gibbous phase. When is the next time from a moon calendar the moon is going to be at the waxing gibbon? If my pronunciation sucks, then you can see it from here. Okay, so I want to see the next energies for you group number 3. So what opportunities are ahead of you? What opportunities are ahead of you? This is too much, isn't it? There are 3 cards. Oh my, a time for a healing. Beautiful. A work through your fears. Communication is the key. Amazing synchronicities. So working through your fears, even by just writing them down, even like talking to yourself or like talking to someone that you trust really, even like to a therapist or a coach is a really helpful for you to actually acknowledge them and release them, because our fears, like it's the fears can be also like a thought as an aberration, like the what's that the false evidence appear real. It's just our mind made. Of course, there are our experiences, our conditioning that has created them that makes them valid. But that does not change the fact that a fears change from one person to another. That very much says that the fears are subjective. So our minds are creates them because our minds are conditioned in a different way. From like my fears are different than yours. So that does not make the fears objective. They're subjective. So when you change your perspective towards the fears, then you can also look at them with different eyes. Maybe you're gonna start seeing that It is not needed for you to afraid of those specific things anymore. And this is bringing a time for healing for you. So you don't need to take things in a rush at this time. You are called to take an action, but this is a healing time for you to accept and believe in the impossible. Amazing messages. I love it. Let me put that one here. Okay. So let's see our last message from the angels, and that was the protection. Last message from the fairies. Sorry, angels might be also wanting to connect with you. Archangel Raphael and Angel of Patience are the two angels if you're called upon to call them and to work with them to help you release and ease any blockages. So let's see what are the last guidances from the fairies for you, group number 3. What are the last guidances from the fairies for you? Moderation. It says that, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. There's very much of like a mindfulness about what you put inside of your body. This is also goes with the foods. So maybe like including more of the food which has like alive enzymes could be very important for you, and you might be picking up a lot about like your body might be extra sensitive during this time, like when you feel that after you ate something you feel extra depleted, or you peak up but then your energy just goes off as it appears, then this is a sign for you to be extra mindful about what you are consuming. One more advice from the fairies, please, for group number 3. Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with a crystal clear clarity. You guys might be psychic and you guys might be having some kind of like a visions that is just coming up to me right now. But any kind of insight that you might have been picking up, please trust it. Fairies wants you to trust it and also connect with them and with your angels. And there's also the journey card in here. It says that it's time to prepare for a journey. It might be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. They're saying that it's just a confirmation. The key is on you. Okay, so group number 3, please do not forget to check Damselfly's reading and her beautiful energy and messages. There's definitely a message there for you from these elderberries. But also, I would love to hear from you down in the comments about any kind of resonances with Damselflies and this reading in here and your experiences if you like the reading and knowing more about the flowers and the fairies as well. And also, please give the thumbs up if you like the reading. That really helps me. If you want to connect with me further down, you can find my email address in the description box below for personal readings too. But I'm wishing you a happy equinox and a beautiful rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye.